go. A late season collision of two undefeated teams. Only one team can keep their quest for a perfect season alive by winning today. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, the home field of the Cincinnati BearCats. We'll see the #4 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Cincinnati BearCats. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Cyclones will kick this away and start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Bearcats offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defense coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Again, he makes it second and medium. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10 now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Brought down for a loss after the completion, not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Punt over the middle. It's Clemens. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Looks like the Bearcats pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Breaking tackles and going. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Now it's second down here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He shreds the tackle. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Iowa State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance curve. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
But it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Cyclones will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Hunter comes on and boot it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And there comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Bearcats looking to keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks off a defender.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch and puts his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. End zone ahead. Brought down just short of the end zone. Will be 1st and goal from the 1.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Bearcats looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that round.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Trying to convert with a sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Well, Kirk, it's Cincinnati in front at the moment. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Moran. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cyclones.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice game.
Runs through, again, whipping through the defense. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quick throw to his receiver. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw it. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Cyclones will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Runs right over the defender, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. This is the determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards. Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
It's a wide receiver screen.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Looks like the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. So second down after the incompletion. And he keeps it. He's got room to run. Powering through a tackle. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's going to take off. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Can you say methodical marathon march could just pounding away and wearing down the defense?
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And they'll set up with the PA2. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And the Cyclones will line up to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position.
Catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
On the double. Let's go.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed off. Breaks free. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. The Bearcats will bring their punt team on the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Bearcats take it at the 50. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To throw, it's Moran. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He finds some space. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Has the 1st down and more. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Fighting off the defender. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Bearcats will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking to pass. It's Moran. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable?
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Cyclones bring their punt team onto the field. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Bearcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Handing off on the draw play. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Bearcats. They couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Dropping back, it's Moran. Wide open downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And they trap him for a sack. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here in talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. A handoff from the shotgun. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. No, kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Just time enough for one more play in the half.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Looks like the Bearcats will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter. We're already trailing by a couple possessions. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's a first down drop in traffic over the middle.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back, it's Moran. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and it's picked off. He went up high to grab that football. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Fresh set of downs to the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, BearCats. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Scanning the field, it's Moran. Looking for his back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Another pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the BearCats offense back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, look at the quick cut. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Fights off the defender. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Can he get there on the ground? That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Fighting him off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The Bearcats will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space.
Touchdown, Bearcats. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last possession they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Back to throw. It's Moran. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good record.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And in 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return now from midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return there. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Breaks in open space. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff in a single back formation. And he swarmed in the backfield. That's a great effort there, but could not get back to the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Moran. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the punt is down just inside the 30.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose, and they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
On the run, it's Covey. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Breaking tackles. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking downfield, it's Moran. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's
and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Dropping back, it's Moran. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. He's running out of time here. He escapes the pocket. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. A deep shot to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle. Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And they hand it off to the back. He breaks free. That's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right,
Maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He tests the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Scanning the field. It's Moran. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Trying to find room. It's Covey. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Eludes a tackle. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running back with the football. They make the stop at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal from there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And now the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Moran. Caught over the middle, it's Townsend. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on the third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Cyclones will bring their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.